Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little chit chat, some baking. Spring semester starts next week officially on Tuesday. I definitely have to get everything in order because I want to be prepared for the semester. So I actually did my baking before I sat down and did this whole chit chat, so we could just go ahead and pan over to the baking part of this video.
Okay, now we're going to get into the baking. So I'm going to crack 2 large eggs into a bowl and then whisk those together. So I went ahead and blended the oats off camera. So I blended those up like a cup and a half um, and put those in there. Then I also took a half a cup of whole oats and put it in there as well. Now I already added the baking powder and baking soda, and now I'm adding a pinch of pink Himalayan salt. Next up is the cinnamon. So I did looks like a tablespoon of cinnamon, and I added that into the dry ingredients. So now that all the dry ingredients are together, I'm going to mix those up. And then I also added a cup of dry cranberries to the dry mix off camera. Next is the almond milk. I added a cup of that. I'm adding, I believe, 1/4 a cup of honey. The recipe called for maple syrup, but I didn't have that, so I used honey instead. And also I did a tablespoon of vanilla. I love vanilla. Now you just whisk all the wet ingredients together. And last but not least, the banana. So I use one banana. You can use two, but I thought one would be good enough. So I just peeled the banana. Now I'm going to cut it up into slices. And then I'm going to half those slices as well. Now that I've put all of the bananas in the wet mixture, I whisk those together as well. So for this recipe, she didn't mash the bananas. She wanted actual whole banana pieces in the muffins. So that's why it's like that. And then we're just going to pour the wet mixture into the dry mixture, and we're going to whisk that together as well. Okay, I just took the muffins out the oven. They came out really good. I put them in this little container. So I got about, what is that, 6, 7, 8 muffins out of that whole thing. And I used all of the, I guess, batter. But yeah, they look pretty good. I'm about to try some. Well, I'm gonna try one. See if I like it. Because if I don't like it, OMG. But yeah. Here is my muffins. Okay, now that the baking is done, I actually just had one of the muffins. It was pretty good. It's not sweet, and it's not really supposed to be. It's like a healthy alternative type
breakfast or snack idea or whatever, so it's not sweet. But I did, you know, instead of the maple syrup, I used the honey, and that kind of brought out a good taste in it, and also the dried cranberries. So in the video she used raisins, but I only had dried cranberries, so I used cranberries, and it was pretty good. I liked it. So now that we're finished with the baking, we can go ahead and get into today's chit chat. I've gotten a lot of comments on previous videos talking about possible jobs and like what are you gonna do after grad school, and you know, things like that. And I thought, why not answer these questions on video now? it's a little bittersweet for me right now, just because I am nearing the end of my program, and you know that it's about to come full force at me. As soon as I finish wrapping up my classes, that's when I'm gonna have to begin studying for my exams, for for licensing and things like that, and getting a job. And it's just a whole lot of things that's coming up this year that I'm so happy and prepared for, but at the same time it's like, whoa, life is moving really fast. So my plans after graduation consist of basically finding a job. So the reason why I chose this master's program, the reason why I chose clinical psychology entirely, is because of the opportunities you can get after you receive your master's degree. I know with a bachelor's in psychology, you can't really do much in the field. Maybe the things that I want to do or you want to do, you really can't do. So I knew it was important to me to take that step further and get a master's degree. So that's why I decided to pursue a master's. But now with this particular program, it prepares us to sit for the licensing exam. It prepares us to go into the workforce, where you don't necessarily need a doctorate degree right off the bat, like in order to get a job. And that's why I was really, really particular when I was looking for master's programs. There was one, I don't know if I ever told you guys this before, but there was one program that I applied to when I was doing this in undergrad, and the master's program didn't prepare you for the workforce. It only prepared you for a doc program. So it was basically getting you prepared to go into another program once you finished that one. And I did not like that at all. I wanted the option to either go back to school straight away to get a doc or go straight to work. I wanted those two options because at the time I really didn't know for sure exactly where I was going with it. I didn't know if I was going to go straight into a doc program after my master's program or if I wanted to go to work. After being in this program though, I can definitely say I am prepared to work first. That is my goal. My goal is to graduate from this program, get a job within the psycho-oncology field, and then take my licensing exam. Or a tip to remember is that when you are graduating from your master's program and trying to get a job, jobs are asking whether or not you have your license yet. They do give you a grace period. So it all depends on, of course, the location, like the actual facility that you decide to work at, but most jobs are saying, oh, okay, yeah, you have that grace period, to take your exam and get your license. My plan is to definitely try to take the exam within 2 to 3 months of me graduating. But you know, my overall long-term goal is, of course, to go back to school and get a doctorate. I have not made the decision between a PhD and a PsyD, choosing the correct program. When I'm trying to further my education and I'm looking for programs to enter into for a long time, I'm looking for a lot of different factors, a lot of aspects that are important to me, and that's going to help me succeed within my career. And I want to try to continue to bring you along in this journey so that you can see exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and, you know, give you all the information. I think I could possibly film more. I don't want to break any promises, so I'm just gonna say I'm going to try. I think that's all for the chit chat. I probably should have been doing something while I was chit chatting. I gotta go to Target. What is a KP video without me going to Target? I have to go to Target. Okay, bye you guys. Guess where we're at? I'm excited. Okay, like I said, I just had to get a couple of things, like some girl things, and who knows what else I'm gonna pick up. Okay, let's go. You know, we gotta check out the dollar spot. Oh my God, I love this jacket. It's 40. This is really cute. This would be so cute for winter. I just don't know how long winter's gonna last down here, LOL. Okay, I'm back home and I got my items from Target. So I literally forgot the nasal spray that I was supposed to be getting. But I got some mascara, this body polish I was showing you guys in the store, and then some tampons and pads, and that's it. Fake love all around me. Only do it for the family.